The 86th edition of the Masters tournament wrapped up over the weekend. Now, Evan, I wasn't someone who followed this tournament too closely, but I think you're one of the best, the biggest golf fans I know. I know you were dialed into this tournament.
Yeah, Jace, no, I was definitely, like you said, dialed in for this past 4 days from Thursday to Sunday. Jace, the Masters is my favorite golf tournament out there, not just when it comes to majors. For us locally, the golf season is just around the corner. And for me, when I see them out there playing on Augusta, it sort of feels like the shotgun start to the season. Now, this past weekend, Augusta National did play incredibly difficult, especially when it came to Saturday. Just 9 players broke even or better for that Saturday, one being world number 1 and the newest player to get the green jacket in Scottie Scheffler.
Now, as you mentioned, Scheffler, he won the tournament finishing with a 10 under. Can you kind of just take us through his game a little bit? What did you see from him that you liked?
Yeah, Jace, his game was really just consistency, and not just this weekend, but really for all of 2022, Scottie Scheffler has been incredibly consistent. Ahead of this season, he was searching for his first win, had never won before. Now, he's won 4 of his last 6 tournaments. And he really this weekend played to his strengths. He never really got scrambly. He always hit the consistent shot, never really forcing anything, and relied heavily on his chipping. He had about 6 or 7 chips on Sunday alone that were highlight reel chips, sticking them within about 5 feet of the hole. His wedge play was just better than anybody else's out there. He's now the world number 1 and really proved it. Jace, really the best way to describe his weekend, it's sort of boring golf for lack of a better word, but it's just because he was hitting it so well and playing so consistent.
Now, what were some of the other interesting stories that you were following? Obviously, I think Tiger Woods making his remarkable return would be one, but what else were you taking a look at?
Yeah, Jace, definitely, following Tiger along. His first 2 rounds, he played very, very well. He was able to make the cut. Not so well on Saturday or Sunday, shooting 78s there. But nonetheless, considering, where he was 1 year ago, phenomenal to see Tiger back out at the Masters. A couple other stories. I always love personally to follow the Canadians. There was 3 of them in the field this weekend with Corey Connors finishing the best. He was tied for 6th, shooting a 3 under on the weekend, and actually a 6th is the best that Corey Connors has ever done at a major tournament, let alone at the Masters. So, he strikes it so well. It's been fantastic to see. He's really the next Canadian up and coming. Mackenzie Hughes and Mike Weir were the other 2 Canadians riding along with them. And speaking of Mike Weir, another story that I always like to follow is watching the old guys, those former winners who just they get invited back every single year if you do win the Masters. So, seeing those old guys hitting it around, that's always fun for me to see. And then finally, Jace, Rory McIlroy on Sunday, he played lights out. He shot 8 under. He shot 8 under on Sunday, which actually ties a record low for the Masters, specifically on Sunday. So he played out of his mind. Bogey-free round, 6 birdies, and an eagle there, including a nice little chip in on 18 to finish it off. So Rory McIlroy wasn't able to win that career Grand Slam, as all he's missing is the Masters. However, he did a fantastic job to claw back to 2nd. He was actually also down 10 shots on Scottie Scheffler to start the day and ended up just losing by a couple shots there. So all in all, Jace, a fantastic weekend of golf.
Well, the PGA's next major tournament is going to be the PGA Championship, and that's taking place on May 19th.